Have you ever looked up at a plane and wished you could fly it? The idea of being in control of such a magnificent machine soaring through the skies is a dream many of us share. It seems magical, doesn't it? The way an airplane glides effortlessly through the air, cutting through the clouds, especially during the golden hour when the sky is painted with hues of orange and pink, to soar through the air, above the clouds, free as a bird. The view from up there is breathtaking, a perspective that few get to experience firsthand. Well, flying a plane is an amazing experience. It's a blend of science, skill, and a touch of magic. The cockpit becomes your command center and the sky your playground. It's a lot of responsibility, but it's also a lot of fun. The joy of navigating through the skies, the thrill of takeoff, and the satisfaction of a smooth landing are unparalleled. In this guide, we'll take a look at how to fly a plane. From the basics of flight theory to the hands-on experience of controlling an aircraft, we'll cover it all. Don't worry, it's not as hard as you might think. With the right guidance and a bit of dedication, anyone can learn to fly. Flying may seem complicated, but it's all about understanding the basics. The instruments in the cockpit might look intimidating at first, but each one has a specific purpose and function. Like anything worth doing, it takes practice. Flight simulators are a great way to get a feel for flying without ever leaving the ground. But with the right instruction and a bit of courage, you can experience the thrill of flying yourself. The moment you take off for your first solo flight is one you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready for takeoff. The journey to becoming a pilot is filled with excitement and challenges. We're about to embark on an exciting journey into the world of aviation. From the technical aspects to the sheer joy of flight, there's so much to explore and discover. Let's dive in and uncover the magic of flight together. Before we even think about flying, we need to make sure our plane is safe. This is a crucial step that cannot be overlooked. This is where pre-flight checks come in. These checks are comprehensive and cover every aspect of the aircraft. Just like you wouldn't drive a car without checking the tires and oil, you shouldn't fly a plane without a thorough inspection. We check the wings, making sure there are no cracks or damages that could affect the flight. The tail is inspected for stability and control, and the engine is checked to ensure it's running smoothly and efficiently. We make sure there's no damage and everything is working properly. This includes checking for any wear and tear that might have occurred. We check the fuel to make sure we have enough for our flight. Running out of fuel mid-air is not an option. And we look at the weather to make sure it's safe to fly. Weather conditions can change rapidly, so this step is vital. Safety is our #1 priority. Ensuring everything is in perfect condition before takeoff gives us peace of mind and guarantees a safe journey. Now it's time to step inside the cockpit. This is where the magic happens, where pilots take control and navigate the skies. This is the control center of the plane. Every button, switch, and dial has a specific function, all designed to ensure a safe and smooth flight. There are a lot of buttons, switches, and dials, but don't let that intimidate you. Each one is crucial for different phases of the flight, from takeoff to landing. We'll walk through the most important ones. For instance, these dials help us monitor the engine's performance, while these switches control the aircraft's lights and navigation systems. First, we need to talk to Air Traffic Control, ATC. Communication with ATC is vital for coordinating our flight path and ensuring safety. They're like the air traffic cops, making sure everyone stays safe in the sky. They manage the flow of aircraft, preventing collisions and guiding us through busy airspace. We tell them our flight plan, where we're going and how high we'll be flying. This helps them keep track of our position and provide assistance if needed. They give us permission to take off. This clearance is crucial, as it ensures the runway is clear and safe for our departure. We also adjust our seats and mirrors, just like in a car. Proper seating position and visibility are essential for a comfortable and safe flight. We want to be comfortable and have a good view. A clear line of sight helps us monitor the skies and the instruments, ensuring everything is in order before we take off. Section 4. Starting the engine, powering up the plane. Now for the fun part, starting the engine. The process varies depending on the type of plane, but the general idea is the same. We turn a key or push a button and the engine roars to life. We always make sure the area around the plane is clear. We don't want anything getting sucked into the propeller. Once the engine is running, we check the gauges to make sure everything is working correctly. We're almost ready to taxi. Section 5. Taxiing, moving on the ground. Taxiing is how we move the plane on the ground from the parking area to the runway. We use our feet to control the rudder pedals, which turn the nose wheel of the plane. It's like steering a car with your feet. We taxi slowly and carefully. always looking out for other planes and obstacles. We use the rudder pedals to steer and the throttle to control our speed. Once we reach the runway, we line up and get ready for takeoff. Section 6. Taking to the skies. Liftoff and flight. This is it. The moment we've been waiting for. With permission from ATC, we push the throttle forward, increasing the engine power. The plane starts to accelerate down the runway. As we gain speed, we gently pull back on the control stick. The plane lifts smoothly into the air. We're flying. We keep climbing, following ATC instructions, and enjoy the amazing feeling of soaring through the sky. We'll learn more about controlling the plane in flight in another lesson.